I'm so excited to be chatting with you today about Leverage Redemption. Gina, tell me about breathing new life into this character that you haven't played for quite a few years. What was your process like, and did you get to collaborate at all with the writers regarding where your character is now?
Yeah, I did get to have a very long conversation about Sophie when I first arrived, and it was all ignored. But actually, I was really happy with where they did place her. Now, I felt that it made a lot of sense. I felt that nobody wants to kind of go backwards as an actor. It's not interesting to go backwards and be treading the same water. And I felt that they gave me a really great starting point for Sophie in Leverage Redemption. She's experienced a happy, fulfilling, committed relationship, and I think that was new for her. And so even though she's not in a great place emotionally as the season starts, she's much more grounded. She's really has much better self-esteem. She's just stronger. She's softer, and I really loved that they had taken her there, and then I was able to play her kind of forward trajectory rather than looking behind and looking backwards. And
it feels very Sophie to look forward.
yeah.
Noah, is it true that you were originally approached to direct but not be in the series?
Yeah, that may have been true, although I don't remember ever getting an official directing offer before the call came around to play this part. Dean and I have worked together for a really long time, and on the last series we did the Librarian series, he let me direct quite a few times and liked the results. So I think I was one of the people, along with Jonathan Frakes and Mark Roskin, that he was looking to bring into the fold on Leverage. And then this opportunity came up to play a character that would be the catalyst for bringing the team back together. And I jumped at the chance, because I love everybody that works with Dean and for Dean and has now for 20 years. And I really loved Leverage, and I loved the message that it was promoting. And I thought this was a really great time to be involved with the positive show that was deconstructing exactly these big themes. So it was a big yes from me.
Gina, what is it like being directed by some of your castmates?
Well, obviously I knew that Noah was already a seasoned director, and we didn't know each other before we started working on the show, although it was a bit like meeting a kind of distant family member because of his history with Dean and with Christian and with the whole camera department and various members of the crew. But I don't have that reference point with him, so working with him was just like working with one of our other amazing lovely directors who just wanted put out the best possible episode that they can, and you collaborate and you do everything you can to make it great. With Beth it was slightly different because we have a long history as actors together, and also I knew her as a photographer, and I knew that this was a passion of hers, and I was around her when she did her first short film many moons ago, and so to see her kind of reach this ambition and this goal, and I knew that she had shadowed Dean, and she'd really put the work in to develop as towards this goal. So it was very emotional to see her achieve it, and it was great because we've got a shorthand, obviously, as actors. I'm sure she was a bit nervous about giving me kind of acting direction, but at the end of the day, it wasn't that different from being in a scene with her because we do kind of all help each other along anyway in our scenes together. But I know that she's a very visual person, and so she did bring this big cinematic kind of scope to her episodes, which was really ambitious and exciting.
No, as you mentioned, you're part of the Electric Entertainment family. Are there any Librarians co-stars that you're hoping to see pop up?
Ooh. Are you asking me, did anybody pop up?
Who you'd want to see it? No spoilers. Who you would want?
You can't ask him. You can't ask. That's an impossible question to answer.
Well, we did try to get John Larroquette for a part, and that almost happened. John is a native New Orleanian and would have jumped at the chance to come down and show me around the city and tell me where to find the best po' boy. But he was otherwise engaged and we couldn't make the schedules work. But there are plenty of Easter eggs in the series for Librarian fans and old Leverage fans. but I think there's a lot of new stuff in here that even new viewers will find just as rewarding, even if they aren't familiar with the old mythology. If you are, the storytelling will be that much more enhanced, but if you're not, I think it'll be plenty exciting and interesting.
Awesome. Well, thank you both so much for your time.
Our pleasure.
Thank you.